Hello, what's going on? Rory here from rorygoodmentoring.com, and in this video we're going to be comparing dropshipping versus Amazon FBA, and ultimately we're going to be trying to determine which one is better. Okay, so what's going to be covered in this video? So firstly, we're going to give a brief introduction into both dropshipping and Amazon FBA. So we're going to start off by looking at what is dropshipping, and then we're going to move on and have a look at what is Amazon FBA, and then once we've got done that, we've got a good idea of what each of these two business models entail. Then we're going to move on and have a look at the differences between each of these. So have a look at the disadvantages and advantages of each so we can get a broad understanding of which one is better for us. Alright, so what is dropshipping? So dropshipping is essentially a business model where you sell physical items on websites like Amazon, eBay, Shopify, or even through your own e-commerce store. Now the way that dropshipping works is essentially you act as the middleman where you connect a customer directly to the manufacturer or the supplier of the product. So the way that it works is you would identify a product that is in high demand but doesn't have too much competition. You would post that within your e-commerce store, so whether that is on one of those websites I suggested or through your own e-commerce website, and then when a customer actually makes a purchase, the manufacturer or the supplier will actually package and send that product out to the customer. So the great thing is you don't have to be involved in any of the fulfillment once someone makes a purchase. The other great thing is you don't have to invest in the items up front. So because you're connecting the customer directly to the manufacturer or the supplier, you actually don't have to pay upfront for the inventory. You simply post it into your e-commerce store and you would earn the difference between what the supplier or the manufacturer is selling it for and what you are able to sell it for on your e-commerce store. And like I said, you don't ever have to actually handle the inventory. Alright, so let's now take a look at what is Amazon FBA. So Amazon FBA is essentially a business model where you would sell physical products on the Amazon website. Now, the way that Amazon FBA works is that you would go out there and you would source inventory and you would send that inventory off to what's called an Amazon fulfillment warehouse, where once someone actually makes a purchase of your items, Amazon will do all of the fulfillment for you. So they would do all the packaging and selling of and sending of the product. So there are basically three different ways to do Amazon FBA. Now the first way is what's called retail arbitrage, which is where you would actually go to your local Walmart, Kmart, your local thrift shop, your local garages, and you would buy individual items and have them sent off to the fulfillment warehouse where you would post them within your Amazon account and sell them through the Amazon platform. The second way to do Amazon FBA is through what's called online arbitrage, which is essentially exactly the same thing, but rather than doing your shopping locally, you're doing it online. So we'd purchase products online, find cheap products online, and then you would send them off to Amazon and do the same process as earlier stated. Now the third way to do Amazon FBA is what's called private label FBA. So this is where you might find a cheap manufacturer or supplier of a product in China or something like that, and you would purchase a particular item in bulk, and you would essentially label that as your own brand. So you would brand some sort of product as your own, and you would purchase it in bulk and send that one bulk product into the Amazon fulfillment warehouse, and you'd only be posting one item on your Amazon store. So that's basically Amazon FBA. If you have any questions, if I haven't gone into enough detail for either dropshipping or Amazon FBA and you have any questions, do head down to the comments and ask away. I will get back to you. So what are the differences between Amazon FBA and dropshipping? What are the advantages and disadvantages of each? So firstly, the first advantage of dropshipping that I want to talk about is that you are able to sell on multiple platforms. So with dropshipping, you can sell on Amazon, you can sell on eBay, you can sell on Shopify, you can create your very own e-commerce store. You have multiple different avenues of selling your product, whereas with Amazon FBA, you're quite limited to only be able to sell on Amazon. I could be wrong there. You potentially might be able to sell on Shopify, but you definitely are more restricted as to where you can actually sell your products. And like I said, it narrows down your channels of where you can actually promote and sell your products. The next advantage of dropshipping is there are low upfront costs. So, as I said earlier, you don't actually have to go out there and purchase the inventory upfront before you actually start selling it. Whereas with Amazon, you do. There's a potential for very high upfront costs because you actually have to go out there and purchase the inventory of the products especially if you're wanting to do this in the private label FBA where you're buying bulk products, that can be quite risky because potentially the product's not going to sell as well as you want. So there could be that potential for higher costs getting started and also that increase in risk. The next advantage of dropshipping is there is room for trial and error. So I just touched on that basically just then, but with dropshipping, because you don't actually have to purchase the inventory up front, you can do a lot of trial and error in trying to find out products that actually sell. So you can basically learn on the job, trialing different products and changing them, when you find that they don't work, and you can, learn why you're actually implementing all of these things. Whereas with Amazon FBA, it requires a lot of research. You need to do a lot of research and make sure that you know and are confident that the product that you're going to go out and purchase is actually going to be able to sell on Amazon, because if it doesn't, then you are going to be out a lot of money. So like I said, there are a lot more risk associated with Amazon, and not as much room for that trial and error. You have to actually put in a lot of research first. You can't, learn on the job, so to speak. The other advantage of dropshipping is that there is a short lead time. So as soon as you find a product that you want to put onto your store, into your e-commerce store, you can do that straight away. Whereas with Amazon FBA, there are long lead time. You have to do your research first. You have to then go out and source the product. You might need to have to, get trials of it and take photos and all this stuff, and then you actually have to send it off to the fulfillment warehouse, where they might take a little bit of time actually stocking it and getting it ready to be able to put on your store. Whereas like I said, with dropshipping, all of that can be done quite quickly. Now, one of the main advantages of Amazon FBA is there is no customer service involved. They handle all of the packaging and shipping, and once they've done all of the packaging and shipping, they'll also do all of the customer service. So things like providing the customer with their tracking number, if there's any complaints or the customer doesn't receive the item, Amazon deals with all of that. You don't have to be a part of that at all. Whereas with dropshipping, there is some customer service involved. You're still, kind of acting as the middleman, and in that sense, if there are any customer complaints, they're going to be coming to you. If you actually have to organize sending out the tracking number to your customers, so there is a little bit more work involved in that. But in saying that, Amazon FBA probably, you incur a bit more of a fee because they are handling all of that type of stuff. But if you want to make this more of a passive business, then potentially Amazon FBA might be more beneficial to you. Another advantage of Amazon FBA is there potentially for higher margins, because you might be branding these products as your own. You don't have to compete so much as with what other people are doing. Whereas with dropshipping, your margins are going to be controlled by obviously what the manufacturer is selling the product for, and also what your competition is doing and what that product is being advertised elsewhere. So you're always going to be sort of controlled by that sort of environment. Whereas with Amazon FBA, you have the potential to create higher margins by positioning your product a bit different to everyone else and whatnot. Another major benefit is it is a brand creation. So with Amazon FBA, you can actually start to build a full-on brand. You can brand different items within a similar niche all to your brand, which, you know, that might be a benefit as well in the long run as you build up your business and your identity online. So I don't know about you guys, but if you are a beginner trying to make money online and you don't have a lot of money to invest, you don't have a lot of money to just throw around, then I definitely think dropshipping is a better option to get started with, exactly because you do not have to invest huge upfront costs to, you know, actually purchase the inventory, and you don't have to be a whiz. You don't have to put in all of this research trying to find the products that are actually going to sell. You can actually, you know, go out there and learn on the job. You can find products, put them on your store, and find, you know, and in that process learn which ones do sell and which don't, and in the process you're not having to risk huge amounts of money. So it's definitely a lot easier place for a beginner to get started learning, you know, all of the skills that you need to learn with e-commerce and everything like that without the huge risk. So it's definitely huge potential for people that have no experience, don't have a lot of money to invest, to really get started making money online. Now, with that being said, my favorite way for making money online is actually affiliate marketing. So if you've not heard of affiliate marketing, it's essentially just a process of earning commissions for referring a customer to a product or service that they need or that they want. So the way that it works is essentially you sign up to what's called an affiliate program. You're provided with an affiliate link, and whenever someone clicks on that link, goes through and purchases that product, you earn a certain percentage of that sale price. So this can be, you know, 10%, 30%, 40%, all the way up to it can even get up to 100%, but, you know, usually maxes out around 75% of the sale price. And, you know, you could be going out there and you could be finding products that are selling in the marketplace. So, you know, they're already proving themselves in the marketplace, solving a problem for a particular demographic, and all you need to do is get that product in front of the right people, and you can earn a hell of a lot of money, you know, especially if you're promoting products that are anywhere up to $2,000 and you're earning a 50% commission. You know, it's very easy to scale up your business very quickly with affiliate marketing. So if that is something that you want to check out, if that's something that you want to learn more about as well, then I recommend you head down to the description, click the first link and sign up to the 100% free training. Other than that, guys, I hope you've got value from this video. If you have, make sure you smash that like button. If you've got any questions, you know, any comments, if I've missed out anything, head down to the comments, let me know. I will get back to you. If you want to continue learning more about different ways of making money online, then make sure you hit the subscribe button, ring that notification bell, and I hope to see you in my next video. Thank you so much for watching.